I'm Tim. Welcome to my reading room. Uh, today I'm come at today I'm here with a book review that I promised you to have back on Tuesday that I do. That book is Hondo by Louis L'Amour. Uh, okay, this this book is actually a novelization of the John Wayne movie that was out before, or it's a novelization of the John Wayne movie because the John Wayne movie was based on the Louis L'Amour's short story "The Gift of Cold Cheese," which was published in Collier's in 1952. This movie came out in 1953, but this book is the first full novelization that Louis L'Amour had written, or his first long novel, and it takes place in the Southwest, like around New Mexico, around that area, and at that time, Apaches were trying to clear out all whites in the area. And anyway, Hondo, or I should tell you, the characters in this book are Hondo Ling, which is the main character or the protagonist, and he's in the beginning his horse gets shot and killed by Apaches, and this area is full of Apaches, but Hondo is a scout for the cavalry, and he was headed back there when his horse was shot because he had important information to give to the general. Well, anyway, he was his horse gets shot, and so and this is more in the desert where it's hot and everything, and anyway, so Hondo is walking into, trying to find somewhere where he can get some water to drink. And then all of a sudden he saw like a lake or a house with like a small lake or pond by it in the middle of nowhere, and so he got a drink out of it, and a lady and her son came out. The lady is Angie Howe, and the boy is like 6 or 8. I've seen conflicting stuff on it. Is Johnny Howe, and they tells Hondo to go ahead and drink as much as he wants, and he was asked if she has a horse that he could buy from her, because he has plenty of money from like the cavalry script or whatever. Well, anyway, she said, but he had to break it in because it wasn't fully broken in, and he broke it in and stuff, and he does helps her out around her the house, or fixing tools and stuff, and reshoeing all the horses, and she was and he was going to leave after he finished that, but she invited him in to eat, and she let him sleep there. Well, and but she was telling him a story about how when he first got there, his and Angie had told him that her husband was someone whose name is Ed Lowell, he's was getting after going after some cattle that got loose. So he missed him. Well, after a while, Hondo knows right away that she's lying, but because of the way things are around there. But then he goes on to give his report, and he comes across a massacre that happened down on a division of the cavalry, which he had to report also. But well, I forgot to say that in this, I did say that in this area the Apaches are trying to clear out the whites, and so Hondo tried talking Angie to for her and Johnny to go with them, but she refused. Because she said they'd been friends with the Indians and they always come to get water there and stuff. Well, things start getting worse with the Indians, where massacres are happening and stuff, and so Hondo keeps thinking of Angie, and he decides with the way as bad as it got after a big massacre, after reporting, he was going to go get her and Johnny out of there. And I won't tell you any more after that, because I don't want to spoil it for the reader. So I already gave too much of a spoiler anyway. But all that happened earlier on in the book. But he does encounter Angie's husband, and a few times in it. That's all I'm going to say about that. But like I said, this book was a novelization of the movie Hondo with John Wayne, I really liked the book. See, I watched the movie after reading the book, and well, anyway, I think I've been talking long enough. I gave almost 8 minutes. Well, I gave the book a rating of 4 on Goodreads and 4.25 on Storygraph, because Storygraph you can give like a quarter, a half, or 3/4 to on them. So, and I noticed that on Goodreads it shows that the books are rated 4.2, or I think it was 4.1 or 4.2 or something like that. So you can tell a lot of people like it. So if you think about reading this book, I say go ahead and read it. It's a good Western. It doesn't really take too long to read or anything. And so that's all for this time. Watch again tomorrow for my review of for the first review for Project Fern, which is the book 5 Weeks in a Bloom. So until then, take it easy and keep on reading.